What about someone who's worried about their salvation or the salvation of their friend who affirms heresy? On the one hand, we want to say, yes, heresy endangers your soul. On the other hand, we need to say there are on-the-ground complexities for how this can actually play out in particular cases. So here are, I think, 4 or 5 distinctions that can help. First of all, I think we should distinguish between what we must affirm versus what we must not deny. Some Christians just don't have the knowledge to affirm all the different essentials of the gospel. If you're an 8-year-old child, you won't understand all the intricacies of the Trinity, but those things will be implicit in what you do understand, and it's a problem if someone denies those things. Second distinction, it helps to distinguish between what you know at the moment you become a Christian versus what we want to hold forth as characteristic of Christian discipleship. Sometimes people come to faith based upon very limited information, but then we want to call people to kind of a full-orbed discipleship over time. Here's another distinction between denying a first-rank doctrine or affirming heresy because you are confused versus a persistent and willful and knowing affirmation of heresy. Fourth distinction, it helps to distinguish between our responsibility of guarding entrance into the church through church membership and through participation in the Lord's Supper versus making judgments about entrance into heaven. Our job is to regulate entrance to the church. God's job is to regulate entrance to heaven. We should have more caution when we speak of the latter. Final thing to say is just a pastoral comment here, is just to encourage people. God is not looking to trick you. Your salvation and your relationship with him is not like a test. It's a whole existential reality in your life, and he loves you. So if you are sincerely seeking the truth and walking in the light to the best degree that you can, you don't need to live in fear that at the 11th hour, some surprise will erupt and you realize, oh no, I actually affirmed heresy or something like that.